What's going on, FG fam? Welcome to another Brooklyn Beats Relocation Franchise. Very difficult rebuild we have going here. Last episode we did get a tie, so our first non-loss comes through in this series. Today we're going to be taking on the Eagles twice, but we're going to be starting with the Rams. Then we have a couple more episodes until we get to the end of this regular season and get into the off-season. Hope you guys are excited. Make sure you drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you happen to be new, and this is the first video you're ever seeing here at Franchise Gaming. We do franchise all the time as we game plan for this Rams squad. Very, very tough team. This is somebody we definitely want to stop here. Matthew Stafford. Jalen Ramsey is a tough cookie. It's Rams. It's Beats here in Brooklyn, New York, baby. Brooklyn. Let's go. Here's Christopher Peak. He's going to toss it out to Brian Crawford. Crawford gets some blocks, and he will score. Hey, Beats with the early lead on the Rams. But you have to think that won't last long. Here's Matthew Stafford already ready to score from the 10-yard line. And he's got all kinds of time in the pocket. He still can't find anybody. Taylor Cano coming through with a sack. Wouldn't you know? He's doing a little dance there as well. 3rd and goal. Here's Stafford looking end zone. Deep right corner. Nearly intercepted, but it's actually caught by Robert Woods, but out of bounds. Damian Barnes hurt on the play. Here's a toss for Crawford after the Rams settle for 3. Crawford gets to the 2-yard line. He doesn't score, though, and here's Peak rolling to the right. He's got somebody open, but he's under too much fire. He tries to take it himself unsuccessfully. Beats settle for 3. Rams up 13-10 later on. There's a Tyler Higbee sighting as the Rams get another touchdown, and it's 20-10. Here's a 3rd and 10 for Christopher Peak. Down on the seam and incomplete. Jarred off of the football. 23-10 now into the 3rd quarter. There's a nice throw, and Van Jefferson sneaks his way into the end zone for another Rams touchdown. They led that one big, and it was over from that point. 45-10, just absolutely no contest at that point. Ron Rivera just a little upset. He thought the team was going in the right direction. Who knows? They still could be. Christopher Peak, no touchdowns, no interceptions. At least he didn't make any big mistakes today. The Rams were just too darn good. And Cam Akers, our rushing defense, is probably worse than the league. It has to be. 224 yards, 3 touchdowns for Cam Akers. And I like Cam Akers a good bit, but he is definitely not Derrick Henry. And we definitely made him look like that today. So, not a good start to the episode. Taylor Cano did have 2 sacks, though. You love seeing that. Damian Barnes had a sack as well. Doesn't have the injury sign next to him, so hopefully he will be back. Isaiah Dunn with an interception for us as well. So that's that one. Pittsburgh shellacks Miami. Jacksonville shellacks Houston. Just a lot of shellackings going on throughout the league. Arizona with a big win over New England. Kansas City with a tight one over the Chargers, so there you go. A lot of scores. Cleveland kills New Orleans, and Atlanta in overtime over Detroit. Cam Akers gets Player of the Week honors for kicking our absolute buttocks. Javon Kinlaw, 7 tackles, 3 sacks for the 49ers, and a lot of Jaguars over there in the AFC. So now we go into game 1 of 2 in this episode against the Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts, definitely a good dual threat quarterback. Fletcher Cox is a guy you want to watch. He's coming up the middle. He's going to clog that center, and he's going to get some pass rush on you as well as a D tackle. We're in Philadelphia for this one. We'll be in Brooklyn later on in the episode, but here we go. In Philadelphia, Jalen Hurts on a 3rd and 13. He's looking for one deep to the end zone. Almost intercepted by Michael Hall. Instead, here's a 4th and 1, and that's intercepted. And that's a bad one from Christopher Peak. He had a man wide open up the middle. He elected to go for the shorter throw. Nice touchdown-saving tackle for Crawford. You'll love to see the effort on Wilson there. There's the throw, though, for the 1-yard touchdown anyway to Dallas Goedert from Jalen Hurts. Here's Christopher Peak, and he is looking towards the end zone. That one is incomplete. 4th and 7, though. They're going to go for it. Peak throwing Dax Milne, and that one to the 1. Unbelievable. So close. Looked like he might have gotten in, but not a good spot. Not a favorable spot for the away Beats. Brian Crawford does sneak into the end zone anyway, but we're still down 27-10. So not a lot of time. 27-11, excuse me, after the 2-point conversion successful, and this man, Darius Big Play Slay, makes another big play in his career. Look at his diving interception. He must have acrobat, as he makes a huge play there to pretty much end and seal the deal. But Peak going to try to make a bomb throw anyway. Look at this, Dax Milne. Just absolutely killing it out there, making some big catches. He's going to do a dance, but we're not going to be dancing into the end zone anytime soon. 34-11 is the final score. That was just a really nice play. Couldn't resist showing it to you. And Ron Rivera, again, very frustrated, just hanging his head. And he really needs to not hang his head. This team's just not ready yet. We need another offseason of really good GMing in order to get him the players he needs. Christopher Peak needs to take that next step forward. He threw 2 picks in this game, and one of them could have been avoided easily. Brian Crawford, though, led the game in rushing, 67 yards and a touchdown. Dallas Goedert and Dez Fitzpatrick both tied for the lead in receiving yards with 60. Goddard had the only receiving touchdown in the ballgame. Levi Chambers made a nice little catch as well. So moving on to the defensive side of things, and you had a bunch of tackles for DeMonte Kazee. Josh Sweat had a couple sacks. Cox did get in there, and there's Fuller with a half a sack. Taylor Cano as well continues his good play. Taylor Cano, very, very surprising what he has been able to do in the pass rush from the D-tackle spot. So looking at scores, the Giants end up losing. Philadelphia obviously beats us. The only one that we really need to see on this list is if Dallas did anything. Arizona, 52-7 win over the Chargers. Jeez, slow down. They're dead already. Dallas appears to have had the week off anyway, so they did not play this week. So looking at the award winners for the week, Kyler Murray, Jalen Ramsey, Trevor Lawrence for the second straight week, and Max Crosby with 3 sacks on his day. Now it's time for some focus scouting here at this point in the season, and we're really going to focus on offensive line. That is definitely something that we really need to bring in because ours just isn't going to cut it. So we're going to look at all of these big first-round projected guys and James Rodgers, Drew Hanna. We really want to see which of these guys can really be the one we need. Dallas actually loses coming out of the bye to Chicago. That's a little bit surprising in my opinion. The Giants lose to Minnesota pretty big, and Philadelphia loses to Cleveland. That was all on our bye week. So everybody takes a loss on our bye week in division. Pretty happy about that. Matt Stafford gets player of the week in the NFC, as well as Fisher. I don't really know who that is. I'm going to be completely honest. Nick Chubb and Von Miller get it in the AFC, and it is time to face the Eagles again, this time after a bye week, after already losing to them, and at home. So a lot of positives for us going into this game against Philadelphia. We're kind of going to switch up our game plan a little bit here. Don't want to do the same things we did last time, and a high ankle sprain. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Trevor Fuller will be missing this game. Just the absolute bad luck that we have. So one of our main players on the entire squad won't be here in Brooklyn for this game as he is resting up that leg. Here we go. And there's Fletcher Cox with the sack to start us off. 2nd and 18, though. Here's Peak. He's going to roll to his right side. He's got a man wide open in the tight end Bates. And Bates inside the 30, inside the 20 with a juke move. And he is tackled at the 9. A 79-yard play after the sack. And you love it. Bates trying to get this crowd riled up. A 3rd and goal, though. And it is Crawford trying to sneak his way in, but the Eagles so good at clogging the middle. Beats would settle for 3. Here's Peak throwing to Shelton to the 1-yard line. Peak just a yard shy of 100 already to open up. Here's the toss to Crawford. It goes nowhere. And it'll be a 3rd and goal from the 9. Please, not another goal line stand. Here's Peak going for the screen to Patterson. He'll sneak in. Touchdown, Beats. And there you go. The Beats starting this one off with a 10-0 lead. Later on, though, it's 14-10. And there is Miles Sanders. He will not get to the first down marker. Nice stop by the Beats defense. They will force a field goal. So 17-10. Here's Peak going deep for Patterson. What a grab. The running back just making a huge catch downfield with a defender draped all over him. And you love to see that. So a big-time play for the Beats. 31 seconds to go in the half. Here's Peak on a 3rd and 18. He finds Crawford, and Crawford for the touchdown. Like I said, man, one of my favorite players on this whole team. Just a crazy dual-threat player, and it's a tie ball game into the 4th quarter. Here's Jalen Hurts. He's going to roll to his right, and he's going to take off and slide. That is not a first down. Eagles would punt. Here's the Beats. Chance to take the lead, and Peak out of reach of his intended target, Bates. Beats would settle for a leading field goal, but there's over 2 minutes left for Jalen Hurts and 3 timeouts. Here's Hurts. Rolling to his right, he finds a receiver. 2-minute warning crosses. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jalen Hurts again. Hurts gonna roll to his right. Hurts gonna run past the first down marker. Makes a little juke move. And near out of bounds. They're gonna give him the out of bounds. So the clock stops at the 31-yard line. That's huge for Philadelphia. 1st and 10. Here's Jalen Hurts trying to get away from Atkinson. He does. Atkinson with the missed tackle, and then Franklin finally bringing him down at the 14. Hurts just been running all over this defense right now in this 4th quarter. Here's the throw right side to Goddard. Goddard bullying his way to the first down marker. And Jalen Hurts leading this drive here to maybe take the lead for Philadelphia. 2nd and goal, they're going to give it to Miles Sanders. It's a touchdown, Eagles, and they take the lead once again. Eagles with a big play there. Beats, though, have a little over a minute. There's a throw up the middle. Shelton could have been intercepted, a tip off of Shelton's hands. Here's a 3rd and 10, though. Peak going to roll to his right. There's a man deep, wide open, but he's got to take it. He was under heavy pressure. Here's Peak on 3rd and 10. This time able to set and throw. Des Fitzpatrick gets away from Trufant. It's a touchdown. Des Fitzpatrick to the end zone. Big play. But did they leave Jalen Hurts too much time? 27 seconds for Hurts and the Eagles offense. Here's Hurts. Short throw left side to Miles Sanders, and he will duck out of bounds. Really smart play. Cairo Santos, the target is the 40. We'll see if they can get there. Here's Jalen Hurts. He's going to take off. Got to watch out. No spy there. He slides down at the 48, 8 yards from field goal range. But with 6 seconds to go, it's Hurts loading up to take a shot downfield, and it is caught. Devontae Smith will score a touchdown for the Eagles, and that will cast a shadow over all of the light here in Brooklyn. Just an absolutely tremendous catch from Devontae Smith.
No! God, please, no!
And no, that is exactly what Coach Ron Rivera is saying. No, God, please, no. He thought he had his first win of the season, and it slips away on a Hail Mary. 21 of 38 for Christopher Peak. 3 touchdowns and a pick, 360 yards. We can't ask for a lot more than that from him. The running game of Philadelphia was the one that did us in. Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts combining for over 160 yards. Des Fitzpatrick and Bates both had really good games, over 100 yards receiving for both gentlemen. Just absolutely incredible what the Eagles were able to do. Fletcher Cox got hurt in this game, but he had 3 sacks. James Hoffman had a nice pick for us. It was a heck of a game. A well-fought game for Brooklyn, but they're just not ready yet. They cannot close games, and that has been a problem. Dallas gets a win, the Giants get a win, so everybody except Brooklyn gets a win this week in division. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We have no hopes for the postseason. It is what it is. Aaron Donald gets on the Players of the Week, as well as Tom Brady, Josh Allen, and Jayon Brown. So all very, very nice. And this is what the first playoff picture is looking like. Of course, we're not a part of it, but the Lions are. I mean, congratulations. You know, I'm all down for the Lions making the playoffs. I have absolutely no issue with this. In fact, for the most part, I root for it in real life because, you know, I'm tired of them just failing all the time. Thank you guys for watching this video. It has been amazing. I mean, we almost got a win. Please drop a like for that. Subscribe if you're new to the channel at all for the love of franchise content. Check out the links in the description below to the Discord and my Twitch. Come hang out with us outside of YouTube. Great community we're building. Click right here for some more franchise.
I feel you back somehow.